War is characterized by ruin, devastation, and bloodshed. Yet, creativity and community are manifest in our weapons, artifacts, and monuments. Talismans and amulets have long been part of our material culture. Our ancestors believed in magical objects that could provide protection from harm and evil spirits. Widely known as the anting-anting, these charms are worn, carried, sometimes even ingested to provide the bearer with supernatural powers such as godly strength, impenetrability, invisibility, and speed. This is why warriors would bring them to battle. Our ancestors also wore them to exorcise evil spirits, remove hexes, or even as love charms. The anting-anting is ubiquitous and highly localized, but always shrouded in mystery. There are different forms and beliefs surrounding anting-anting, and its design would hint its origin and use. This example from the Ayala Museum is one from the Tiboli people of the highlands of Lake Cebu, North Cotabato. It shows waves and radial patterns on brass, which is commonly seen in Tiboli metalwork. When early Filipino warriors needed to go on the offensive, the weapon of choice throughout the archipelago, particularly of the peoples of Visayas and Mindanao, is a sword called the kampilan. It is the sword wielded by the Datu Lapu-Lapu and his men when they fought the Battle of Mactan in April 1521. It is also a sword mentioned in Filipino epics such as Biag ni Lamang and the Hinilawod. The kampilan is a sword known for its long, tapered, single-edged blade with a trapezoidal tip with a small protrusion or spikelet in the middle. The tip is said to be the shape of the head of a naga, a mythical sea serpent from the ancient lore. The hilt is usually made of carved hardwood and is proportionally long to provide good grip and balance. The form is good for close-range combat while also providing enough distance from the enemy. To commemorate the lives lost in war, Filipinos gather the community in prayer and sacrifice, and sometimes create a monument in memorial of those who have died in valor. In 1945, the battle for the liberation of Manila took the lives of over 100,000 civilians, including women and children. They died from the heinous acts perpetrated by the Imperial Japanese forces and the heavy artillery barrage by the American forces. It is one of the worst episodes of World War II, but also one of the least known. This is the study of the Memorare Manila 1945 Memorial, now in the collection of the Filipinas Heritage Library. The monument is commissioned by a private foundation of World War II survivors from the Philippines and their descendants. The statue was unveiled on February 18, 1995 at the Plaza de Santa Isabel, Intramuros, Manila. It is sculpted by Peter de Guzman, and the bottom inscription was penned by National Artist for Literature Nick Joaquin. Through sculpture, we are able to mourn and remember the victims of atrocities of war, with the hopes of never losing another life from the tragedies of warfare. Human hands are capable of both creation and destruction. We may never be certain if it is possible for conflicts to disappear. Perhaps there is a magical spell to keep mankind from ever inflicting violence, but the gods have not yet released that power to us, or the human race has not yet evolved to that degree. Until then, only our conscience provides us with strength and protection.